Yo, what is up, guys? This is Closeout Podcast. I'm back here with Anson, and today we're going to do a top 25 point guard list. All right, so as you can see, we're on Tier Maker. We have our list. Have our players out there. And do you want to start with the top two or top three? How do you want to do this? Then we put them up there.
You just want to go in order of this then?
Yeah, we can go in order of this.
Yeah,
It's fine. It's fine.
All right, so number one, we got Ben Simmons.
Yo, trash. Trash.
Okay,
Trash.
so I think he should be an all-star.
I feel like he's a good also. I feel like
recency bias, the way he played in the playoffs, I damn near don't even want to put him as a starter because of how he was stalling the offense. But I can't take that away from like his elite defense and playmaking all year long. So
okay.
borderline all-star.
I'm a borderline all-star. I don't watch it though.
I think all-star.
All-star?
I'm fine with either one, and we can just move him along if you know.
All right, I'll put him borderline all-star
Okay.
first because he's the first on our list. I'm not giving him too much of that. Next, we got Eric Bledsoe.
I think Eric Bledsoe, he just doesn't fit with the Pelicans, but I feel like on a regular contending team, he's a starter quality.
Yeah,
player.
he's definitely a starter quality. Okay, starter.
It doesn't feel right to have Ben Simmons one tier.
Yeah, that's.
You want to put Ben Simmons at all-star for now?
All right, fair enough. But all-star is like I don't know. We'll see. We'll move and change it around.
I think he's like a lower tier all-star.
Yeah, lower tier all-star. That's what I say. That's what I say borderline all-star. But Malcolm Brogdon, I feel like this guy is definitely.
To me, he's a borderline.
Yeah,
all-star.
borderline all-star.
26 and 7, something like that.
Yeah, it's pretty good player overall. We actually got Kobe White. A starter.
I think he's a starter quality player, but I feel like he's a better role off the bench. So it's either starter or rotational.
Right now,
because they're starting Tomas Satoransky over him.
Yes. Okay, rotational piece. We got Cole Anthony off the bench, honestly.
I think he's also a rotational piece.
Yeah.
Not much to say. Mike Conley. This is interesting.
he got all-star.
I think he's a borderline even though he made the all-star game, I don't think he kind of deserved. I think like there's players that deserve to over him.
Yeah, Russ,
but they kind of just gave him like love because he's been good for so many years, but he's never made an all-star game.
That's true.
To me, he's a borderline all-star.
Borderline all-star. Okay, borderline with Malcolm Brogdon over there. All right. Now we got CP3. Where are you putting him at?
CP3. Oh man, I think he's one of the better all-stars. I don't think he's a superstar.
Oh, okay. I actually am potentially in super front of that.
You want to do this by order too? So, who do you think is better, Brogdon or Mike Conley?
I think Mike Conley's better, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
You agree?
Yeah. And then I think Kobe White's better.
Yeah.
Right now.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. Steph Curry,
superstar,
decent bench player.
Yeah, decent bench player. Trash. Okay. Our superstar, probably top of our list.
Lillard,
joining right there. All right.
DeJounte Murray. I think it's either a starter or borderline.
Yeah.
I feel like he's better than Bledsoe for sure.
Yeah. Okay, we'll put him for Bledsoe. But yeah, DeJounte Murray is definitely really good player. Next, we got Denny Smith Jr., bro.
That's a bench player. He's a bench for Toronto. You're a bench player, bro.
Okay, now we took D'Lo.
Oh, D'Lo is so interesting.
Yeah.
So what do you think about D'Lo?
I feel like he has potential to become a borderline all-star or even like basically bottom tier all-star. I feel like he has the.
I think he's a borderline all-star now. It's just his situation is like unfortunate.
Yeah, sad.
Because we've seen him be an all-star with the Nets
before
Kyrie and KD joined.
Yeah, he was really good.
And then like he was just kind of got put in weird. I think that was like his worst career decision to sign with the Warriors.
Oh yeah.
Like the Warriors didn't really want him. They just didn't want the Lakers to have him that year.
Yeah, that's sad.
So didn't fit in the Warriors offense, and he's stuck in the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
So.
All right, borderline all-star.
I think he's borderline.
You think he's better than Malcolm?
I think Malcolm's better than D'Lo at this point.
Yeah. Okay. Next, we got De'Aaron Fox.
To me, De'Aaron Fox is the most underrated player in the league.
Right.
I think he's better than Ben Simmons.
Yeah, I feel like he's an all-star better than Ben Simmons. That's good. Oh shit, my bad, CP. All right. Next, we got Darius Garland.
I think Garland's a really good starter. He's like that number 2 option for the Cavs.
You think he's better than Eric Bledsoe? Better than DeJounte?
I think right now, like if it's in the playoffs, I would trust Eric Bledsoe more.
Yeah.
Just because he has more experience, his defense is a lot better.
Yeah, I think Eric Bledsoe was a football player. Actually, Goran
Dragic was so good last year, but this year
he kind of fell off. I know he hurt his ankle.
He had injuries. Yeah. I think for now, man, to me, in my opinion, he's like a rotational player right now.
Rotational?
Like last year, he was a borderline all-star.
Yeah, last year
run against the Bucks before he got injured.
That was crazy.
But right now, like based off his performance last season, he's a rotational piece. But I'm down to go right in the middle.
Yeah, I'll follow that. I'll put him in the starter, but bottom starter. Like I feel like he's better than Darius Garland.
Okay.
Yeah, around there. Next, of course, high flying Jaw.
Jay Morant.
Yeah, Jay Morant. All right, what are you putting him?
I think Jaw is a borderline all-star.
Borderline all-star. Okay, I see that.
Who do you think? I think he's better than. Do you think he's better than D'Angelo?
I feel like he is better than D'Angelo for sure.
I feel like if you look at the two teams, right, you got Minnesota, who's in the bottom of the conference, but the Grizzlies made the playoffs. And I feel like D'Angelo has more help, but Ja Morant, he's better at utilizing the pieces around him to win.
That's true. I see that.
Because like D'Lo, he has Cat, Edwards, Malik Beasley.
Yeah, like he didn't really have to do too
compared to like Jonas Valanciunas, Dylan Brooks, Kyle Anderson.
Yeah, it's not really.
I think Ja's better at being the leader for them.
Yeah, I'll put him a borderline all-star up there. Potentially even all-star, but yeah, it's not around there. Next we got Drew Holiday.
To me, he's an all-star
level. Yeah, all-star level player. Like he's
proving it in the Olympics too. He's fitting in perfectly with that team. Over Ben?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's him somewhat nuts. All right, next we got Kemba.
Kemba is a borderline all-star at this point.
Yeah, but do you think he's better than D'Lo or?
I think he's about. I'll put him above D'Lo.
I'm above D'Lo. Sorry,
it's just D'Lo has been struggling these last 2 years. We haven't seen like an all-star production since like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I feel like D'Lo has been falling off. And next we got a Big Booty Lowry.
Big Booty Lowry. I think based on the season he had last year, he's a borderline all-star, but one of the better ones.
Yeah, we'll put him.
I think he's about where Ja is. So
in front of Ja, behind Ja.
What do you think?
I think because Ja did kind of try to show off this year, but I think he's behind Ja this year.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Next we got Kyrie.
I think Kyrie is a borderline superstar. It just depends.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just really the injuries holding him back because he had one of his best seasons this year. But nobody talks about it because he only played like 40 games.
Yeah, he got injured and he took a lot of time off to go
to me, he's a superstar. Yeah. But you can put him all-star, I don't mind.
Yeah, I'll put him superstar. I allow him in the superstar round. Right. I actually have CP3 in like the superstar round too. In my roster. But it's like a LaMelo Ball, superstar.
I think he's in the bottom of the borderline all-star.
Yeah,
he's about where D'Angelo Russell is, I would say.
Yeah. I'm gonna show D'Lo some love. Putting him a little behind him.
Because like you could argue his numbers, but while he was a starter, he was averaging like 22, 7, 7.
I remember LaMelo's going crazy.
So yeah.
I'm sorry, D'Lo. We got Luka, no brainer.
Luke is a superstar.
No brainer. I think I'll put him in front of Kyrie, dude.
Me too.
Yeah, Kyrie.
Markelle Fultz, it's so hard to gauge where Markelle
Fultz is. He hasn't really played.
He was really improving last year. I know he's a really good defender. I think he's I would say starter, but the starter position, like the point guard position, is so stacked in the NBA.
Yeah.
So I feel like on most teams, on most competitive playoff teams, I feel like he would be a rotational piece.
Yeah, I was gonna
like
say
a 6th or 7th.
Man. Yeah, I don't think he can be a starter until we see some more from him. But I'll put you in front of Kobe. I'll put you in front of Kobe White, man. Next, you got Jamal Murray. Sad, bro. I feel like all-star for sure. All-star contender.
I think he's in the top of the borderline. All-star.
Yeah, top borderline. I put him bottom tier all-star. How about that? I think he might be just behind Ben Simmons a little bit.
The thing with him is like, you know what? I don't have a thing with him.
Yeah, he's fine, but like,
it's just that like the Nuggets were kind of struggling. And then when he got injured, they somehow propelled to the 4th seed.
Oh, yeah, because I think MPJ got more time. Was it Campazzo did better?
So I'm not sure. Like that kind of impacts like how I view his, his production,
his
but
effectiveness. Okay, Jamal Murray.
But I have no problem with him at All
Yeah.
Star though.
All right, Patrick Beverly.
Actually, Beverly, I think he's a rotational
Yeah.
player.
Rotational. I'll say like starter slash rotational around there as well.
I think on most teams, I think it's just that the Clippers don't have a lot of depth at the point guard. So he has to be a starter or he starts some night.
Yeah.
But on most nights, like almost any other team, I'm pretty sure he's going to be coming off the bench.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right. Next we got
Emmanuel Quickly. Great rookie. To me, he's another rotational player.
Rotational.
In the playoffs, he might not get too much minutes, but
Yeah.
I feel like he's a rotational player.
Rotational player. Okay, rotational. I feel like he's bottom tier rotational. Next we got D Rose.
D Rose came off the bench almost all year, but like when the Knicks needed him,
Yeah, he was the one that
was the one that was starting.
Yeah,
I think you could argue that he's the. If you just look at his playoff performance, I think he was averaging 24 points.
Yeah, that's why I say he's like,
and that's a borderline all-star.
Yeah, I feel like he's right next to LaMelo and like around there.
I would put him in the borderline all-star.
Yeah, borderline all-star. All right, who do you think is a threat of?
Just put him. I think he's the last person. I think it's mostly the health reason that holds him back to be the last one because everyone else can play, even though D'Lo and LaMelo, like when they're healthy, they can run 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Even when Derrick Rose is healthy, the Knicks don't want to play him more than 30 minutes.
Yeah, because they want to make sure he's like doesn't get injury prone. But all right, next we got is Terry Rozier.
Terry Rozier, to me, he is a borderline all-star.
Agreed.
I'm a big LaMelo fan, but I think he's slightly above LaMelo for this year.
Yeah, he popped off this year for sure. Yeah. Okay, next we got Dennis Schroeder. Trash. Just take him off the screen. Bench player.
He's either. I think he can be a starter on I think on lower quality teams, like he could be a starter. Like teams that need a point guard, he could be a starter. But on a lot of teams that have a point guard, he could be a rotational.
Yeah, I feel like he's bottom tier.
Like on the Clippers, he might be able to start.
Yeah, he's real. To me, he's like I don't know, man. He's not like a real team player. He wants to like stat pad and stuff. Like I don't know. I just don't like the way Schroeder plays. But I'll put him in the bottom list of starter.
And we have Colin Sexton next.
I think he averaged 22 points, 21 points this season.
I think he was a 24 point scorer.
24 points. Oh damn.
I think he should be a borderline starter.
Borderline all-star.
I think he's towards the end though.
The end of what, the starter or the borderline all-star?
I'll put him between LaMelo and D'Lo.
Okay, I see that.
Just because I feel like his efficiency isn't the best. He's too ball dominant to the point where like teammates were complaining about it.
Yeah.
So that's the only. But his numbers look amazing, especially for like his third or fourth year.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Okay. And then we have Shea. I mean, OKC kind of faded for, Josh Giddey.
I feel like when he was playing at the all-star level. I feel like he is, especially like defensively, he's good too.
Yeah, he's really good defensively.
A lot of these offensive point guards we see, they're not like great defenders, but he can hold his own.
Yeah.
I feel like he's in the bottom of the all-star level.
Ooh, yeah. I think either he's top of borderline all-star or he's the bottom of the.
I would give him the edge.
Give him the edge? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Because, I mean, I know that OKC did fade for Giddey, so, Trae Young is definitely for me. Superstar contender, but I feel like he's a near CP3 De'Aaron Fox with the all-star.
I feel like based on the regular season, I would put him at borderline. But after what I've seen in the playoffs.
Yeah, dude, taking out Knicks, taking out 76ers. Oh.
Because originally we were going to do a list of like point guards, and I had De'Aaron Fox. Like I would have put De'Aaron Fox above Trae Young based on the regular season.
Yeah, but the playoff.
But after seeing what he did in the playoffs, taking the Hawks team to Eastern Finals.
Yeah.
I think you could either put him at All-Star or the last one is Superstar.
Yeah, I feel like he deserves to be All-Star. Like, yeah, CP3, I feel like we should give him the benefit of the bottom of Superstar.
I don't like for Superstar. I see someone that like if you're marking your calendar, you're like, oh shit, we gotta adjust our defense to play against
this guy. Yeah,
this guy. Yeah. I'm not sure if a lot of teams are doing that to Chris Paul at this age.
Yeah.
Because he's more of like just a facilitator now.
Yeah, he's more just a floor general. You're right. Okay. Next we got Fred VanVleet. I mean, he's a shooting guard, but
to me, he is a borderline all-star.
Yeah,
he had a great season. It's just that like I'm not a big fan of like his height. He's like 6'1" at shooting guard.
Yeah,
Even though he's on the point guard list, he's a great offensive player.
he's a great offensive player.
I feel like his defense and his size is what holds him back from the All-Star list right now.
Yeah.
So I think he's somewhere in the borderline.
Borderline All-Star. Okay, you think he's ahead of his own teammate, or
I think you put him. He did have the better season.
Yeah, he did.
I feel like Lowry is
the
the
better
leader.
player. Yeah.
So yeah, put Lowry in front of him.
There you go. We got John Wall. After 380 days, he decided to come back, finesse another
It
chip.
might have been more than that.
Yeah,
Was it more than that?
It was like 500 days or something.
So I mean, John Wall, he showed some glimpses. Like he was like really good in the beginning.
Yeah, he dropped like 20, 30 points from every single night.
He had pretty good stats this year, but it was mostly like his efficiency was so bad.
Yeah.
And if your efficiency is bad as the number one option, on top of that, you're the worst team in
Yeah.
the league. Like you're supposed to be dropping 25,
Yeah, exactly.
30
I feel
with
like
that team around.
I feel like he's like the bottom tier starter. Like I feel like he can start on like bottom tier teams like Rockets and stuff. And
I think he's a starter at this point too.
Starter.
I would put him above. I think he's better than Dragic.
Yeah, I feel like he is better for sure. Okay.
Is this list, is the starter list in order?
Yeah, it should be in order.
Do you think Bledsoe should be that high up?
No. I found Bledsoe down, bro.
I think Bledsoe should be. Would you take Bledsoe or Schroeder on most teams?
Dude, the thing is, I like Bledsoe because his like defense is really good, but Schroeder's also pretty good.
Schroeder's a really gritty defender too.
I'll put him behind Schroeder. How about that?
Okay.
Because we just decided to put him rotational piece, but all right, now we got Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook, was a superstar the past couple years.
Yeah. I mean, he did do a triple double this year. Again, but like
Um,
you said, your bottom tier team, you can't expect.
I think he's right behind Trae Young.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good spot for him right there. And we got my boy Lonzo Ball.
I think he's
Showed off
a
this
very
year.
good starter.
Showed off this year. Do you think he's worse than his brother?
Yeah. Well, damn, I don't know. Honestly, like the hype, based on the hype, LaMelo Ball is, he's more hyped up. But if you just look at basketball, like impact on the court, Lonzo's defense is superior.
Yeah.
LaMelo's still, he's
Still-
a lot of rookie mistakes.
Yeah, a lot of
growing
mistakes.
pains. He gambles a lot on defense.
Yeah, like he overextend for like trying to strip the ball or like trying to tap or poke it out. But for Lonzo, he's a lot smarter. He clamps down a little bit better. I think he really has that good basketball IQ. I mean, I would put him in borderline All-Star just because he's improving. Like he improved a lot from last season to this season. You can see his
I'll let you place him because everyone's gonna say I'm just a Ball family fan.
I think for me, I had him.
I think he's about where DeJounte Murray is, in my opinion.
For you?
Yeah, because they're both really good defenders. They both average around 15. DeJounte averaged, I think, a little more than that this year.
Yeah.
But the thing I like about Alonzo is that like he could be effective on the court without taking offense away from your best player.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I would honestly put him like near Kemba.
Oh my god, that's a little high, bro. And I'm a big Lonzo fan. But
Yeah, I'm a Lonzo right there, dude. I feel like
That's a
Lonzo.
little high.
I feel like Lonzo to me, he's a great passer, great IQ, great defender. His weakness is not basketball,
I think his weakness is mostly like aggressiveness.
But there's sometimes where he shows it. I know there's some like I think he dropped a record like 8 threes this season as well. Like when he wants to shoot, he can shoot. And to the point that this is not how he usually plays. If he plays like himself, like where he slashes more.
Yeah, I just hated this season for him. Because the Pelicans, like they didn't have him as the primary ball.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I did not like that. I mean,
that's his best strength to handle the ball.
Yeah, exactly. So seeing him not at his like role and still performing to such a high level, I feel like he deserves to be borderline All-Star. I just don't want to put him behind LaMelo, or as Emerson company on it. But
yeah, and all of his teammates raves about how they love.
Yeah, they love playing with him.
Like Brandon Ingram and Zion. Like there's reports that they're telling the front office like, "Yo, please resign Lonzo."
Yeah.
So yeah, Lonzo. I think next year he might be my pick for most improved next year.
Oh, most definitely.
Just the rate he's improving at.
Yes.
And now he has a coach that actually believes in him because Stan Van Gundy was running him at point guard.
Yeah, exactly.
But if he returns to the Pelicans, there's reports of him going other places.
Yeah.
But if he returns to the Pelicans or any place where he can be a point guard, with the drastic shooting improvement, I think he'll be most improved.
Yeah, because now he has a shot, but if he goes back to playing, he can also slash, can now also shoot, along with his passing ability and his defensive IQ. I feel he's a really, really borderline all-star. He can make a potential if you think of an all-star next year. You see, if he really improves all of that, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is a pretty solid list. Let me see. Who do you think wants to make some honorable mentions from your list? I think I have almost everyone's in there. Oh wow. I like my honorable mention of Jordan Clarkson, the only guy that's not on this list, and TJ McConnell.
I think Marcus Smart played point guard this year. If Marcus Smart, this is not our tier list, but if Marcus Smart was here, I think he's a starter.
Okay, I'll say he's like a
I would put him above Dennis Schroeder.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Everyone else I have on my my own personal top 25 list is on here.
Yeah, it's on here. Yeah. For me, everyone's on here. That's pretty good. I didn't think we had everyone, but yeah, that's everyone I had on there. But yeah, this is a solid tier, solid team.
Yeah, so that'll wrap it up. Just let us know down below, like, what would you change, what you disagree with. It's okay. This is all, opinional. So
we're casual.
So go ahead, let us know what we got wrong and let us know what you would change.
Yeah, if you guys say some stupid shit like, oh, Patrick Beverley is literally a superstar, I'm gonna block you, block your comment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Peace.
Peace.